Eagle Business Block. The Eagle Business Block was located on the south side of Main Street between 101 to 117 East Main Street. The three main businesses were Krestan's store, the drugstore, and Sherman's grocery store. The grocery store. The original building at 103 East Main Street was built in the 1800s by Bovey and Sons and served as a general merchandise store. The Baker brothers bought the IGA store in the early 1920s and ran it until 1929. Food, clothing, machinery, wire, fence posts, gasoline, feed, and seed could be purchased along with local eggs and chickens. Next, it was known as the Peggy Family Store. Milton and Victoria Krestan purchased it in 1944 and built an addition in 1952. Their son Bill and his wife Ann bought the store in 1971. The store served as the hub of the village. Before the 911 emergency system was installed, distress calls were heard over a scanner in the meat corner. After the store was robbed in 1981, Bill wired an alarm to the store. It alerted Bill when the bank was robbed. He saw the getaway car and wrote down the license number on his apron. It was a rental car, and the police were waiting for it at the airport where the thief was arrested. After 55 years of family service to the community, Krestan's was closed in 2000. It is currently occupied by Interior Elements and art publishing business. The drugstore. For nearly a century, the building at 109 East Main Street was fondly known as the drugstore. It was Lorge's Pharmacy from 1899 till 1932. It went through a number of owners, including pharmacist Dr. Depka in the 1940s and Mr. Benson in the 1950s. From 1956 till 1970, it was run by Mr. Crosswaite, who had a jukebox and served radar sandwiches made in an infrared oven. Then it was in the hands of Mr. Weber and was called the Eagle Service Store until 1977. It became the James Chapman family's Eagle Variety and Coffee Shop for 25 years, finally closing in 1995. No matter the proprietor, this shop served as the social hub for townfolks. The candy counter was jam-packed with penny candy. Customers enjoyed coffee, sodas, malts, and ice cream floats. Owners came and went. The storefront sign was changed again and again, but most everyone agrees that the drugstore earned a special place, not only in Eagle's history books, but in the minds and heart of those people who have fond memories of this special village. Sherman's store. Vinton J. Sherman's Groceries and Meat Store, located at 115 to 117 East Main Street, was a downtown fixture for more than 60 years. But before that, Vinton's grandmother, Sylvia Sherman, owned and operated Sherman's Eagle Confectionery Store. She sold candies, bread, and fruit. She even did seamstress work for her customers in the early 1900s. His mother, Sylvia Stead Sherman, built at the present location and converted the establishment into a well-stocked grocery store. Vinton and his wife, Eulalia, took over for his mother and maintained the store until its closing. La, as she was known, recalled that the best times were when the movie house down the street let out and the kids came running to the store for ice cream sodas. We used to be able to look out the front window and know everybody's name. The site is currently occupied by Ameriprise Financial Advisors and Steinhoff and Gibson Law Office.